Hello, welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we were told to speak to Sarah Degana, but also I clicked on the storage room computer and it says hack it. So I'm gonna hack it. And now I've got quick save already, let's see what's gonna happen. Load it, slice the console. Open the storage room door, of course. We get a view from a camera, for some reason. Right, that really changed a lot. Just showed me that this is supposed to be opened, so it didn't work after all. Open the storage room door. Failure, access denied, authorization required. Oh, so I just wasted a spike. That's fine, I can just reload the save and not do that. Right, so since we were going through the bridge again, we talked to the captain, and the captain had a lot of things to say, which I think it wasn't handled the best, because he's just a massive exposition dump. The captain, the most important guy on the ship apparently, knows everything about it. We could have talked to the mechanic and learned more about the state of the ship, where it came from, and that it's a Republic cruiser and shit. We could have talked to other crew members learning about things like the Mandalorian, to learn about the Mandalorian instead of asking him about that again. One of the NPCs that weren't very important had these without cutscene dialogues and dialogue windows up here telling us about the other Khtiba that he could have talked about to us, instead of dumping it all onto Captain. Now, again, it's an RPG, you want to interact with people because you want to roleplay and learn the lore and shit and information about what's the situation in the game. So asking people around all this would have been more natural. Someone would know some things would not have been known by them, and so you would have gone to a different person to ask about things that you haven't learned about yet. But instead, when they had an opportunity to just mention Ponta Khtiba's father, Ponda's father, it's just in passing, and then we have to go to Captain and go through the fucking exposition dump he's got for us. Drix Kaleut is a second-hand man now. He had nothing to say as well, so that didn't split up the exposition between those two either. Like, on one hand, he could just tell us some things. That's one thing, but on the other, it would require you to just click the other dude, and that's effort. Maybe they tried to avoid that. You know, like Skyrim, we decided to make one armor piece for legs and chest so that the players can gear up easier, because that makes sense, because everyone's children and can't handle the difference between a shirt and pants, trousers. Right, so we've got that really covered. I also, in the previous episode, mentioned in passing as well, D&D. There is a movie coming out in D&D, Dungeons & Dragons. It's going to be titled Dungeons & Dragons, and it's based on the Dungeons & Dragons game, the last one, the 5th edition. In case you're a fucking zoomer, you most probably you most likely are, because you're excited for D&D movie. And you're excited for D&D movie because you're playing D&D, and the only D&D to play is 5th edition because you're all children. So it's based on D&D 5, and it's not a first movie in D&D franchise, in D&D history. It's not a first adaptation. There was a movie before that with that guy that played Scar in Lion King. Yeah, he was the villain again. It wasn't the best. The acting was bad, the script was bad, and the special effects were bad. But today, the special effects are very good. So everyone's excited because it's all flashy and shit. So they've got their panties in the twist, they're all wet as well, with all kinds of bodily fluids. Let's not get into details. Yeah, they're very excited. I don't have high hopes. Just like I didn't have, well, one D&D movie later, we know D&D movies are not doing too well, that's one thing. Second thing is, flashy trailer is not indicative of the quality of writing, and special effects is not everything a movie goes by. That's 2. And 3, the 5th edition kiddies and their well, it's not society. and the community's experts on D&D who make videos and react to those to the trailer because they needed content and views, already are fucking up because they play D&D 5 and no other better edition. So the trailer already shows us red wizards from Thay and some lich. Now, the Some Lich looks more like the monster from the Monsters Manual, which is just a guy in red and is a lich and also bald. Second, Red Wizards of Thay are important people because they're Red Wizards of Thay. They're evil, they're powerful, and they're rich, and they protect themselves from scrying spells in Thay. So if anyone wants to learn anything about Thay, they need to go there and spy on them in person. And they're well known for that. But the community expert already doesn't know what a red wizard is, and the first time he sees a lich already assumes it's a Vecna. And Vecna's from Greyhawk, not from Faerun, that's one thing. Also, the lich was wearing red, so it might have been one of the red wizards at some time, and then became undead. But that doesn't make you lose the status of red wizard, but it's a red wizard lich, and it doesn't have to be Vecna. So, that's the trailer analysis for now. We'll see how things go by later, because there's still something to complain about. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Probably nothing. So, Sarah Degana, I am pleased to see you again. How can I be of service? We have never met. We talked about that. I have been instructed. Your stock, yeah. I have been instructed by your captain to provide you with assistance. Care to provide the details? You have been instructed to aid me? Well, I think I could use your help. Something simple or nothing at all. Please explain what needs to be done. Explanations are good, but being snarky is better. Something simple or nothing at all. My astromech droid assistant has recently malfunctioned. The parts I require to fix him are currently in the possession of the Orion's mechanic. Please, I need you to collect these parts. We need another person to do that. I mean, can the droid drive itself, walk, commune, move on its own? It seems like it's hurt because, you know, it's limping as much as an astromech droid can limp, as much as a dog can limp. But what if you leave your post? What then? Everyone will steal from your store? Do you not lock your chests? Can you not go alone? Will you be lost in the ship? Is there penalties for leaving your spots? I need to fetch you parts from the same floor of the ship we're on, from another person. Are you fucking retarded? What an excuse. I'm assuming right now because I don't remember. I don't remember whether it will feed into something else, like there's gonna be things happening so we need to send the guy away to prepare that, but I don't know, so I can't assume it's smart. Where can I find this mechanic? I'm not here for deliveries, twi'lek. You can find another fool to do your work. Forgive me for any offense I may have caused, but I was specifically instructed by the captain to issue you with a task. Right, so seems fishy. I do not approve, but I will do what needs to be done. Right, look at his pomp. I do not approve, but I will do what needs to be done. What a hero our character is, sacrificing his valuable time and lending his power to fetch fucking droid parts. Shit. So, like I said, I do not approve, but I will do what needs to be done. I believe you can find him near your quarters. I believe so as well. I'm a big believer. I will return when I have collected the droid parts. Good, you will find me here. Now, is there anything else you wanted? Strange, well, someone wrote a pause in here. It's like people prolong a pronunciation of a word, like, oh my god, and you would notice they always prolong the vowel, because that's how vowels are constructed in Amath. They never prolong the consonants, because it's harder. But for instance, if they abbreviate oh my god to OMG, And if you would want to pronounce the abbreviation as it's written, you would prolong O in OMG rather than OMG. You wouldn't say that. So yeah, again, Mr. Native decided to put a pause somewhere, because that doesn't matter, right? You can't be wrong, you're native. Right, I'll be going. Of course, I do not wish to distract you from what must be important business. Farewell, for now. Yes, the important business, what you would assume to be important business of having me sent away to bring in droid parts from this ship itself. Right, yeah. Random pauses. Being fishing. She's like there's two things. Yandere and Tsundere. One of them is like aggressive and the other is very shy or some shit, somewhat like that. Yeah, just like that. This is it. It has to be it. But then where's the mechanic? We're supposed to talk to him. Is he dead? Have we been sent? Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. That's a clever use of all these things. So let's try going here first. There you are, motherfucker. And then we'll pick up the droid parts. What was I saying? Yeah, one is shy and one is aggressive, pretending that she doesn't like you. And the other is shy and she just can't express that she likes you. So, Sarah is being the shy one right now. I don't know which is which. So, descriptors, we don't need to know the name. Right, mechanic. What the fuck? You again, can't you see I'm busy enough? I'm here to collect the droid parts from Sir Degana's astromech droid for Sir Degana. Sir, I'm just looking around. Sir, I'm just looking around in my own fucking quarters. I've killed people for less, yeah. I've come to collect the droid parts for Sir Degana's astromech droid. Well, I don't have them. I skipped the rest talking. Then where are the parts? I didn't hear that. I'll ask again. The second option is kind of fucking weird. I didn't hear that. I'll ask again. What I mean is, I don't have them on me. They will be around here somewhere. Yeah, I left them in a different pair of trousers. Could you tell me the location of the parts? I'm beginning to lose my patience with you. Try looking the droid parts kiosk over by the protocol droid. I think the parts you're looking for are in there. Right, yeah. We've got all the information we need to figure out something fishy is going on, and enough power to not get ambushed. Oh yeah, have I mentioned that before? I think I did. You know how to avoid being ambushed? Just be more powerful than the fucking ambushers. If you're bulletproof, they can't ambush you and shoot you. If you're a Jedi, they can't fucking jump you because you can electrocute and stun them all with one single force power. So, do you think the droid will have anything new to say?
I'm programmed to understand 600 languages.
Droid parts. See, again, like, we start over there, we walk through here, interact with this, and this does nothing until we get the quest. Kinda, like, you could, I don't know, kinda weird that you could, and because it's like a Chekhov's gun again, right? It lays here, it's activatable, it's interactable, you interact with it, and it tells you, it does nothing right now. So, it has to go off. It's kind of fourth wall breaking, so I think it could have been done better. Don't know the solution. Oh well, it should be activatable only once you talk to the mechanic or get the quest. That could have been a solution. Couldn't it have been? Has. So droid parts. What have you got to say, droid parts? The kiosk is filled with different droid parts of all shapes and sizes. Search for the droid parts. This may take a while. The kiosk is filled with different droid parts of all shapes and sizes. Wow, amazing writing. This may take a while because what we said earlier. Fuck. So I clicked something because I wanted to skip. You have found the droid parts you were looking for. It didn't take nearly as long as you thought it would. Right, so it said... Continue searching, yeah, obviously. Yeah, stop here and not progress the quest. Again. It's a side quest, don't do it. Select quit. We've got it. So, should we talk to the mechanic? Maybe he'll have something new to say. Maybe. They can't. I found the parts without your help. Yeah, also I didn't need your help. I knew the thing is MacGuffin. It's a Chekhov's gun again. You again? Can't you see I'm busy enough? Yes, I'm just looking around. Sorry, I just live here. Right. So that will be it. Back to Sarah then. Maybe killing a few seconds with the D&D trailer. There are already a few things like iconic monsters from D&D, like Gelatinous Cube and Displacer Beast. And the problem is, our heroes are in this arena doing some fighting. Oh yeah, Aquilon, I think. Doing some fighting, and Displacer Beast is charging at them. So they have to dodge, avoid it, right? They jump to the side. And it's funny because they jump into the gelatinous cube. Problem is the gelatinous cube eats its prey by engulfing it and then just digesting it on its inside. So they jump into the danger from danger. Is that a problem? Yes, because if they jumped to the left, there is no wall, there is no other monster. Not from the shots that we've seen in the trailer, so already trailer is indicative of bad writing, because someone decided it would be funny if they jumped into the gelatinous cube and kind of remained suspended over the ground, because gelatinous cube is thicker than the air, so it will be harder to sink down through the gelatinous cube. It will be funny visual, but it's dumb writing, because they could just jump left and avoid all the problems of being fucking digested and getting hit by the Displacer Beast. Right. Sarah, I've got your fucking parts, you incompetent idiot. I am pleased to see you again. How can I be of service? Yeah, how could you? I'd like to discuss this task. Have you retrieved the droid parts from the Orion's mechanic yet? I have retrieved the droid parts, and I also... Oh, maybe I should talk to the captain. No, I haven't. Let's confront the captain with the information we've overheard. Do you think he'll have appropriate dialogue to facilitate that? I think fucking no. Drix? No, nothing even. You have returned. What do you need? Can I ask you some questions? Information? Why do you need me? What? Right, he'll tell you. Dangerous voyage, merchandise, proven warrior, defend us. Orion's crew, merchandise, Orion's crew. Orion's mechanic, dependable, crew about the Orion, gathered years, heavy gambler. Chtiba, this must have Valon yourself, previous questions. No, of course not. Of course not. We cannot act on the informations we've gathered. Again, if we haven't gone there, we wouldn't have these information, so we couldn't act on them. But again, we saw the cutscene and we're here to interact with everyone and to confront them about that. So, ludonarrative dissociation? Dissonance. One thing. Second, we've triggered the dialogue, we've heard it. Are we pretending that we don't know what's going on? Why can't we confront it again? That's the superiority of tabletop RPGs, where you can actually remember things and confront someone, and for instance remember game masters or other players bending the rules and utilize them to your own advantage. But here it wasn't scripted, so it's not possible to interact or talk about that with anyone. Right, yeah, I do have the parts. Mucho shaka paka. We haven't met. We get the same question again? Could you provide details? You have been selected to aid me? Yeah, sure. Please explain. Has recently made malfunctions. Right. Fuck you. Do not approve. I will return. Have I just broken the game? I'd like to discuss it. Why did the fucking thing appear again? Does it appear after you talk to the captain? Is that the trigger? That's awful. They ruined it. They fucked it up. I'd like to discuss the task. Yes, I have retrieved the droid parts. Thank you for your help. You have made my life easier, if only for a time. I was happy to be of service. I expect to be well compensated for my services. Please take one of these Jedi robes as a token of my thanks. I believe they come in a variety of colors. Oh, cool. We got a bit of a path, and in many different colors as well. So, yellow, blue, black, red, or brown. Red would be very standoffish. You might look like Juhani with that. Black is, of course, the new black. But there's no cool colors like purple, or I don't know if they're mixed. Like, well, we're gonna have to pick one. We have a save. I'll save a game. And I'll save the quick save. And if you have a wish for me to wear a different color, how about you leave a comment? And we'll see if we can do anything about that. I'm going with black one for now. When your business here is finished, you should speak with the captain. I believe he wishes to speak with you. Sure. Right. So, the robes better be fucking awesome. Ah, yeah, see, they've got like grey trim. Bonus, what am I wearing? Jedi Master robe, right? Yeah, because I've got brown. Have I not got Jedi Master Sith? Dark Jedi Master robes? Dark Jedi Knight? Yeah, I guess not. Max Dex 8, Defense bonus 3. Dexterity plus 5. Dexterity plus 5! That's a lot, because it influences DAC again. The Mandalorian Wars Mary of the Jedi who joined with Revan in the march to war would fall victim to its horrors. The robes of the fallen Jedi were often highly prized as collectibles amongst the Mandalorians who slew them. Right, of course we're putting this on. Yeah, when it comes to final boss, I'll try to go kind of vanilla. Kind of, because I also have Revan's robes, and I also could be wearing them because nothing can stop me now. They're very black, even though they've got the grey trim on the icon. They're very fucking black. Even with all the glowing and post-processing on the image with the lights and with the thing, it's very black. Right, yeah, so we look even stylisher. And we need to talk to the captain. I wonder what could possibly be in store for us now. But I think we will actually keep that for later. So this will be it for today. This will be a good cliffhanger, don't you think? Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we will see each other in something I play for you for free. In the meantime, of course, interact with all the videos on my channel and the channel itself by subscribing. Watch the videos, share them around, and if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault.